What is the most painful statement someone has ever told you? The only one that's ever really seriously hurt me was my mother. I had been telling her I was 14 years old from the time I was 14 till I was 16 that her husband kept coming into my fucking room trying to touch me and do shit. When she finally believed me, instead of putting him out, she had me pack my stuff up and go to my grandmother's house. I never forgot it. Never ever forgot it. That hurt my soul. It hurt me to this day. And then, like a couple weeks later, the preacher that married them, they decided we were going to do family counseling. And the preacher himself said to me, you need to watch how you walk around the house and how you're dressed. Seriously? That's what we're focusing in on? Like, I didn't walk around the house naked, half dressed, none of that. My mother wouldn't have been having any of that, number one. Me walking around half-ass dressed. So none of that was the issue. He made it seem like because the way I looked or our dress was the reason why my mother's husband was coming into my fucking room trying to fuck me. And I'm still, to this day, I'm 54 years old, and I'm still, to this day, hurt. And the reason why I'm so hurt is because I can remember from the time I was a little girl, my mother was always grilling in my head that if anybody ever touched you, you supposed to tell me. And I did. I kept telling her. So I always thought that she was going to be this big advocate for me and protect me because that is what she drilled in my head. And she didn't. She took him back. She eventually took him back. And I finally came back home. But I never, ever forgot it. It broke me inside. And I've never been the same. Never been the same. So, with my kids, I cherished and watched them like a dog. I was going to make sure no one touched my kids.